After 60, your heart becomes the most important engine of your body. It's what keeps your brain sharp, your legs moving, your energy alive. But here's the problem. Many seniors walk around every day with hidden heart issues, and they don't even know it. No pain, no warning, until suddenly there's a heart attack, chest pain, or shortness of breath. But what if I told you that right now? In just 2 minutes, sitting in your living room, you could do a simple home test that reveals important clues about your heart health. This isn't complicated. You don't need fancy machines, no needles, no hospital visits. Just your body, a watch or clock, and a little attention. In this video, I'll walk you step by step through this simple test, and I'll explain what the results mean. More importantly, I'll show you what steps to take next to protect your heart for years to come. Because after 60, it's not about living longer, it's about living healthier, stronger, and with the confidence that your heart is on your side. So stay with me, and let's discover together how you can check your heart health right from home. The very first and simplest home test you can do for your heart is called the resting heart rate test. Why it matters. Your resting heart rate, the number of times your heart beats per minute when you are calm and sitting, is one of the strongest indicators of your overall heart health. A normal resting heart rate for healthy seniors is usually between 60 and 100 beats per minute. But the sweet spot for good cardiovascular fitness is often 60 to 80 beats per minute. And how to do it at home? Sit down comfortably for at least 5 minutes. Make sure you're relaxed. Place 2 fingers, not your thumb, on the inside of your wrist, just below the base of your thumb, or on the side of your neck. Feel the pulse. Use a clock or watch and count the number of beats for 60 seconds. That's your resting heart rate. What the results mean? 60, 80 BPM. Great! This usually means your heart is pumping efficiently. 81 to 100 BPM, slightly high. It may mean your heart is working harder than it should. Causes could be stress, dehydration, lack of fitness, or underlying conditions. Above 100 BPM, tachycardia. This is a red flag. Even if you feel fine, consistently high resting heart rate could signal heart disease, thyroid issues, or other medical problems. Below 50 BPM, bradycardia. Sometimes normal in very fit people. But in seniors, it could mean your heart's electrical system is slowing down too much. Why seniors should care. Studies show that seniors with consistently higher resting heart rates have a greater risk of heart complications. On the other hand, those with a healthy resting heart rate often live longer and have stronger hearts. Next steps if abnormal. If your resting heart rate is regularly too high or too low, don't panic, but don't ignore it. Write it down, track it for a week, and then share it with your doctor. Early intervention can prevent serious problems later. So this is your first simple home test, checking your resting heart rate daily or weekly. It takes just a minute, but it can save your life. Now let's move to the second simple home test for your heart, the 1-minute step test. Why it matters. This test checks not just your heart rate, but also how well your heart and lungs recover after exercise. The faster your heart comes back to normal after light activity, the healthier your cardiovascular system usually is. How to do it? Find a safe, sturdy step that's about 8 inches high, or even just march in place if stepping feels unsafe. Step up and down, or march at a steady pace for 1 minute. Go only as fast as you're comfortable. Safety first. The moment you stop, check your heart rate just like in part 1. Then, check again after 1 minute of rest. What the results mean. If your heart rate goes up during activity, which is normal, but then comes down quickly within 1 minute, that's a very good sign. If your heart rate stays high and doesn't recover well, it could mean your heart is struggling to keep up, or your fitness level is lower than ideal. For example, a healthy recovery might look like 110 beats right after exercise, back down to 80, 85 beats after 1 minute. A concerning recovery might look like 110 beats right after exercise, still above 100 after 1 minute. Why seniors should care. Poor recovery rate is one of the strongest predictors of future heart problems. But the good news is it's also one of the easiest things to improve with gentle daily activity like walking, light aerobics, or swimming. Next steps: if your recovery is slow, don't be discouraged. This test is not about perfection, it's about awareness. It tells you that your heart needs more regular exercise, and it's a sign to check in with your doctor for a professional heart evaluation. Remember, the 1-minute step test is not a competition. It's a mirror showing you how your heart is doing right now. And the sooner you know, the sooner you can take action. Next, let's move to one of the most powerful home tests you can do: checking your blood pressure. Why it matters. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer. You can feel perfectly fine, yet your arteries may be under dangerous strain. Over time, this can damage your heart, kidneys, eyes, and even your brain. How to do it at home. Use an automatic digital blood pressure monitor. They're inexpensive, easy to use, and available at most pharmacies. Sit quietly for 5 minutes before measuring. Keep your back supported, feet flat, and arm at heart level. Take 2 readings, 1 minute apart, and record the results. What the results mean: normal, below 120, 80 mmHg, elevated 120, 129, systolic, and below 80, diastolic, high, hypertension stage 1, 130, 139, systolic, or 80, 89. Diastolic high, stage 2, 140 plus, systolic, or 90 plus diastolic. Why seniors should care. After 60, blood pressure tends to creep up naturally, but ignoring it increases the risk of heart attack, stroke, and kidney damage. Next steps. If your readings are consistently above normal, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Show your doctor your log. Even simple changes like reducing salt, walking daily, and staying hydrated can make a big difference. So this is your 3rd life-saving home test. Keep a watchful eye on your blood pressure. Now let's look at the pulse rhythm test. Another simple way to check your heart at home. Why it matters. It's not just how fast your heart beats, but also how regularly it beats. Sometimes seniors develop irregular rhythms like atrial fibrillation, AFib. This condition may feel like fluttering or skipped beats, and it can increase the risk of stroke 5-fold. How to do it? Place your fingers on your wrist or neck pulse. Just like in part 1, count the beats for 30 seconds. But this time, don't just count. Pay attention to the rhythm. Is it steady, like a clock? Or is it irregular, fast, then slow, then a pause? What the results mean. Steady rhythm. Good news, your heart is likely beating normally. Irregular rhythm. This may indicate an arrhythmia like AFib. Why seniors should care. Arrhythmias can sometimes cause no symptoms, but they put you at risk of blood clots and strokes. Detecting them early can be life-saving. Next steps. If you notice an irregular pulse more than once, talk to your doctor. They may order an ECG or Holter monitor to check your heart's electrical system. This quick test is like listening to your car engine. You can often hear trouble before it breaks down completely. Finally, let's try a very simple test that shows how well your heart and lungs are working together. The breath-holding test. How to do it. Sit comfortably. Take a normal breath in, then breathe out gently. Take another deep breath in and hold it. Time yourself. How many seconds can you comfortably hold your breath without straining? What the results mean. Most healthy seniors can hold their breath for 20-30 seconds. If you struggle to reach even 10-15 seconds, it may suggest reduced lung or heart efficiency. This isn't a diagnostic test, but it's a simple signal of your body's stamina. Why it matters. Your lungs bring in oxygen and your heart pumps it throughout your body. If either one is weak, you'll notice it here. Next steps. If your breath hold time is consistently low, it's worth checking with your doctor. They may suggest lung function tests, heart exams, or simply more gentle aerobic exercise to improve endurance. This test is not about competing. It's about awareness. It shows you whether your heart and lungs are working in harmony or whether they might need extra attention. So, let's quickly recap the 5 simple home tests you can do for your heart health. Pulse rate test, to check how fast your heart beats. The step test, to see how your heart recovers after activity. Blood pressure test, to catch the silent killer before it harms you. Pulse rhythm test, to detect irregular beats that may increase stroke risk. Breath holding test, to see how well your heart and lungs work together. Each of these tests takes only a few minutes, costs nothing, and can give you early warning signs about your heart health. My friends, your heart has been working non-stop since the day you were born. It never takes a holiday, it never complains, until something goes wrong. By taking just a few minutes each week to check in on it, you are giving yourself the gift of awareness and prevention. Remember, these home tests are not meant to replace your doctor, but they can give you powerful insights, help you catch changes early, and allow you to take action before small issues become big problems. The goal is not just to add years to your life, but to add life to your years. Staying independent, active, and enjoying every moment. That's what good heart health gives you. If you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends, your family, or anyone you care about, because everyone over 60 deserves to know these simple, life-saving tests. And if you'd like more practical health tips like this, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Every week, we bring you easy science-based ways to live longer, healthier, and happier. So go ahead, try these tests today. Your heart will thank you tomorrow.